Hi, I'm Alice Nolan, and this is my video blog week 1 for Sociology Class. Our first question is do you know your heritage? Yes, I do. I am a 6th generation of Popkin with Swedish heritage. I am fortunate my great-grandfather collected many items from not only my family, but from many of the Popkin families, and had started the Museum of Apopkins and started the Apopka Historical Society with these items. Many historians have come in and written books with my family's history in it, along with my family keeps a track of our family tree in book that we pass down from generation to generation. Also from within our family, we also pass down many recipes from the Swedish. A orange wine that we used to do, that we continue passing down that recipe, along with holiday traditions that we celebrate in a Swedish way, which I'll mention more of that in the next question. The next question is, how is one's race and ethnicity related to their culture? Race and ethnicity relates to culture in many different ways. It can be through food, it can be through traditions, it can be through maybe how we discipline our children. One big way is through how we celebrate holidays. For example, I live in a culture that Christianity is the main religion, and so we celebrate a little bit differently because of our culture, or because of our race, because of our ethnicity. For example, I am Swedish, so we celebrate at Christmas St. Lucia's Day, while my neighbors, they do not celebrate St. Lucia's Day, but they do keep their tree up for several days after Christmas, waiting for the Three Kingsmen, while I'm very excited to take my Christmas tree down pretty quick. So overall, ethnicity and race, relate to culture in many different ways. Next question is, what impact does art have on culture? Art has a huge impact on culture. Art is a way for us to pass down history, communicates, and pass down traditions. One particular art that is used to do this is theatrical art. Theatrical art can be used to show one's culture, communicate to society by showing new rules through a play, passing down history and traditions, and we can look at other people's cultures through the way they do theatrical art. For example, we can look at how during Shakespeare's time, his culture in that time, and what was going on in his area in that culture by looking through his plays. Our last question is, discuss an example of ethocentrism. Apologize if I said that wrong. I've been trying to practice say it right and I just can't quite get it. Anyways, that is where you believe that maybe your culture is more superior to another. You think maybe you are right compared to another culture is wrong. I'm going to bring this down to like more of a smaller level, something that I've dealt with a lot because I am in politics here in Apopka, is that we have what we consider a north side of Apopka and a south side of Apopka. And there's a lot of different cultures in both. North side, it comes with a lot of money and everything, where the south side has a lot of crime, lower income, and our council and our mayor is all from the north side of town, and they don't always see why the south side may do things, why they celebrate certain things, why they look up to certain people. For example, Markeith Lloyd, many of you guys know, a criminal that the south side of some of those, do not like police, and so they actually see him as a hero, and this is something that the north side doesn't understand and they see as wrong. So I believe that they're showing ethocentrism a lot. The north side does, and the way they speak about people on the south side on Facebook, the way city council a lot of time goes on trying to not fully understand the south side and their culture, and what how they don't respect police, how they don't see why they are like that. Well, thank you for watching our blog, and I appreciate it.